One of the questions I get asked a lot is, where do you start getting into DIY? And I've always said the same thing, start on small things to build your confidence. But apparently I need to hear my own advice this week, because I don't know if I'm just tired or a bit burnt out, but I've reached the point where I've got so many jobs to do around here that I don't know where to start. So today I'm just going to pick one and I'm going to try and get on with it. Everywhere I look, there's another job waiting, and I think that's become the problem. The more jobs I add to the list, the harder it becomes to decide where to begin. And that's where it dawned on me with the weeds. If I can't even get to the jobs, then I've got very little chance of even finishing them. But first I need to work out how to change this strimmer head to an auto cut one. I love reading a really good book, but not manuals. Okay, so I've watched about 2 30-second YouTube videos, so now I'm a fully certified strimmer. Full choke. Come on. Well, it looks simpler than that. Why are you not working? I can hear you. Oh, come on! Why? Do you not have enough in? Something simple as perhaps, yes. I think that looks quite low. Probably should have checked the fuel first. Ow, I need a visor. I did not know I'd lost that. I'm out. I think it's evident I need to find my visor, and I've run out of line. String line? I don't know what it's called. And of course, because we haven't sorted the electrics out in here yet, we've got no lights, so I'm using nature. Right, hopefully that's much easier next time. are caught. Hopefully Tin Snip's at the rescue. Well, someone's appreciating my efforts. Well, it's definitely not the perfect job, and I've still got loads left to do. But at least I can now walk along my bathtub beds and not get stung. And hopefully, the more I use this thing, the less intimidating it will be. So unfortunately, I've been very busy today running errands that aren't anything to do with the garden, and there's hardly any time left in the day. And it's roasting, so I've decided to make the most out of it here, and I plan to get some plastic sheeting down before all the weeds come back. But first, now I can actually get to the broad beans. So I'm going to harvest those and then crack on. Hang on, I don't remember planting potatoes here. That'll be from using old potato compost. Well, yesterday's version of me decided this could wait until today. And I think I made the right decision because, well, it was tea time and I really fancied some of those potatoes and broad beans, so I put it in a salad. And it's really hot, even more hot today. So much so I've got my summer clown pants on, and it's hotter in the house than it is here with the breeze. So I'm gonna finally do that plastic sheeting. However, I do have one challenge. There's a big stump in the middle where I want to put my plastic sheeting down, so I don't think it's going to be that easy to take out. And no, I really don't care about getting my clothes mucky. The charity shop ones anyway. I know it's very unlikely I can get it out, but it is rotten in places. That's giving me some hope. So, well, that breeze is very welcome. If I can just destroy that and whip it out without any heavy machinery, well, that'd be a miracle, wouldn't it? I'm sure the rest of this stump isn't going to give up so easily. But there's a lot of woodworm in that. Big holes in there. If I can get this to a level that's under the soil, I'll be happy. Well, it turns out the best stump removing tool isn't a machine, it's 2 years of British weather. Well, considering there was a tree stump there half an hour ago, I'm very pleased with that. I'm glad I let nature take its course. Also, I've been left with some wood chippings that I can put on the plastic sheeting, which is a relief because I don't have any. Never existed. I don't particularly like using plastic in the garden, but I after a lot of trial and error, it's turned out to be the best thing that's worked for us. But the last time we did this and put chippings on top, it made a huge difference. We've had hardly any issues here, but with the other path, we just put chippings down and you can see all the vegetation that came through and the weeds that I had to trim the other day. So hopefully by doing this, I'm buying myself a bit more time. Ooh, a little cricket. Hi mate. Don't let the chicken see you. I am not letting you in my dedicated lettuce bed anymore. If that's yours, I'm keeping mine private. You go for a ride? Well, it's going to get creased no matter what I do, so I'm going to have to straighten it out on one end and work my way down. And I need my kneeling pad. I'm not even cutting it down if I can just fold and tuck. Oh, I've got to wear gloves. Annoyingly, I could only find one ground peg, but I've ordered some tomorrow, but I'm going to put this here along the edge of the path. Luckily, pulling out that old rotten tree stump gave me a small pile of wood chip. Unfortunately though, that's all I've got for now, but it's enough to make a start. Follow me to shade. Well, I did have plans to carry on working outside yesterday, but as soon as I gave the girls the watermelon, I realised it was far too hot to do anything, the kind of temperature that you just can't think straight. So I surrendered, went inside to do some editing. But one little job I've been dying to do all week is doing something with all this garlic that I harvested the other day. I've never grown garlic before in my life, and I've certainly never braided garlic before, so this could be quite interesting. Hello girl, come on then. Well, I seem to have a mix of bulbs that turned out well, and some are absolutely tiny. But considering this was my first attempt, I'm pretty pleased I've got any garlic at all. And oddly, the supermarket garlic that sprouted, those actually turned out better than the ones that I got from a garden centre. I don't know if this is right. I might just have to tie lots of knots in it. It's so confusing. That goes to the side. That's the new centre, I think. Outer is the new centre. It doesn't look good. Well, it's not what I thought it would turn out to be, but I can hang it. And great news, the extra ground pegs that I ordered have finally arrived. So before I finish for the week, I can at least get this secured properly. It's a start, isn't it, Hans? I've also got to start thinking about what I'm going to plant in these empty beds. So if you've got any suggestions, now it's the middle of July, then please let me know. Well, the cooler weather we're having today is very welcome, but after the week I've had, I think I deserve a cherry ice pop. Well, I started this week feeling tired, a bit burnt out and completely overwhelmed by how many jobs there are to do around here. But I think the biggest win for me this week was finally getting to grips with that strimmer. I've always shied away from petrol tools because I assume they're going to be complicated. But surely the more I use them, the more confident I'll get, until hopefully one day I can just pick it up and get on with it without thinking twice. See you next weekend.